Where are you going, Lucy? Don't you want to play?
I do, but I'm hungry. I'll be right back.
My bowl is empty. It must have been Charlie.
How mean. As if he didn't get enough to eat himself.
One of these days, I'll beat him up so bad that he doesn't know who he is.
Oh, yeah, I'll help you. Since when do dogs allow themselves to be tyrannized by a stupid cat?
You get lost, Charlie, or something nasty will happen. Don't be like that. It was only a little joke. I brought you something to make up for it.
And what may that be?
Cake. An A1 doggy cake.
It looks rather tasty.
Of course it's tasty. You don't need to look so skeptical. It's not poison. Just try it. Pepper. You sprinkled pepper on the cake. You nasty tomcat, you. You nasty.
So this sort of thing went on every day between the four of them. Charlie just refused to be a normal tomcat that's afraid of dogs. He belonged to Pino's, Sasha's, and Lucy's owner's neighbor. The neighbor and the old lady who owned them got on very well and regretted it immensely that their animals couldn't stand one another. And one day that Charlie served them his pepper dog cake, the dogs had had enough. They decided to get revenge.
Charlie, can you come on over?
What's up? Can you help us? We need your help. Well, that all depends. What do you want from me?
There's this dumb little mouse that's been annoying us all morning. Won't you catch it for us?
Oh, to catch a mouse. Sure thing. Where is it? It's gone back into its hole over there, but I'm sure it'll be out again soon. No problem. I can wait hours, I can, for a nice little mouse.
It's working. Just you wait, Charlie. Don't you want to check if it's really in its hole?
Charlie ranted and yowled so loudly that the neighbor and the old lady came running. They were shocked and freed him from the mousetrap. The dogs got a proper talking to, but that didn't worry them because they had finally played a trick on Charlie. They hoped that he would now leave them in peace.
Look what I have here. Great, isn't it?
What is it?
It's a gingerbread heart. See, there's even something written on it. Kiss me. Yeah, who wants to kiss you? You're just jealous.
Where did you get it from?
From my master. There's a stand on the market where you can buy gingerbread hearts, and he bought me one. At the market? Our old lady has a birthday coming up. A heart like this would be great as a present for her.
I also have a birthday coming up. Me too. What do you think? Should we go into town and get ourselves some gingerbread too? Sam, let's go, but without kiss me on them.
Yeah, you need some money, though. You don't buy gingerbread hearts without money, and you don't have it.
Damn.
So dream on about your gingerbread. Conceited ape!
But he's right for once. We don't have any money for gingerbread. We could also ask the old lady. No, we can't do that. We want to give her the gingerbread as a present, and it wouldn't be a proper present if she had to pay for it herself.
What do you think of swapping?
Swapping? Swapping what?
Well, we could go to the market and swap something for the gingerbread. Yeah, something nice, something that belongs to us.
But of course! We'll simply swap. Where are you off to, Pino?
To find something to swap.
Tomorrow. It's too late today. Look, it's starting to get dark already. Pino agreed. The dogs went into the house and lay down to sleep. But early the next morning, they were up and about, looking for their most valuable treasures.
Do you really want to give that away?
Yes, I never wear the bow anyway, although it is actually rather beautiful. We may even get 2 gingerbread hearts for it.
For my ball, too. I'm sure it's almost new, you know.
Yes, you just have to clean it up a bit. What do you think? Should I swap my doggy bone or my lead?
Well, the doggy bone is more valuable.
Yes, take the doggy bone.
Where are you off to?
Well, to the market, of course. We're going to buy gingerbread hearts.
But where did you suddenly get hold of money? We won't tell you.
We have enough for at least 4 gingerbread hearts. And we're buying the best ones there are. Much better than yours.
Bye, Charlie. Damn, how could they have got so much money?
I can hear music. It must come from the market.
You're right. Oh, I can smell the gingerbread already.
And almonds and popcorn. Lucy, can we also buy some popcorn? Maybe, but let's first get the gingerbread hearts.
Wow, look how many.
Pino, can you read what's on that one up front?
I love you.
And what does that mean?
Just that, I love you.
That would be the right present for our old lady. Shall I get it?
Stop! Stop! Give that back immediately!
Huh?
Thieves! Stop the thieves!
Is there something not in order?
These dogs here wanted to steal my gingerbread hearts.
But that's not true. We didn't want to steal them, just to look at them before we buy them. Why? Do you have any money?
No, not directly. We wanted to do a swap.
Swap! You can't come up with anything better than that.
There's no more to be said. They're roaming stray dogs. They should be locked away.
I don't think this is any fun anymore. Let's get out of here fast. Oh, stop. There's another one. Get him, quick. Go. Yes.
There's another. Go grab him quickly.
Oh, dear. This didn't look good at all. And the dogs really had no intention of stealing the gingerbread. But no one understood that. Lucy ran home as fast as she could.
So where are your gingerbread hearts? Didn't have enough money, what?
Oh, stop it, Charlie. Can't you see that Lucy's not in a bad way?
Cry, baby, cry, baby, cry, baby.
Just don't listen to him. Where are Pino and Sasha?
Gone.
What do you mean, gone?
They were taken away in a police car.
Just as I thought. You didn't have any money and just wanted to steal the gingerbread hearts. Huh?
No, we didn't. We wanted to swap for my bow and Pino's ball and Sasha's doggy bone.
Actually not such a bad idea.
Wherever can Pino and Sasha be? I'm sure things are bad for them now.
Yes, we can assume that. Do you really have no idea where the police took them?
No, I had to run for it.
If you would stop crying, I could think of something. But as long as you're crying, it's impossible.
Have you come up with anything?
I think so. Wait here.
I don't think Charlie's so bad after all.
What do you want to do with that?
This is a laptop. It belongs to my master. We can go onto the internet with it.
I don't want to go onto the internet. I want to go to Pino and Sasha.
Just wait.
What are you writing?
Missing dogs. You see, here we have the result. Dog pound. They've been taken to a dog pound.
And does your laptop know where this dog pound is?
There are only 3 dog pounds in our town, so that should be no problem. We're sure to find Pino and Sasha. Don't worry.
Are you coming along?
Sure, we'll go first thing tomorrow morning, I promise.
Lucy could not sleep all night, but that was nothing compared to what Pino and Sasha went through. After they were piled into the police car, they were driven through half the town, or at least that's how it felt. When the car finally stopped, they were shivering with fear.
So you two, you stay here until it's been decided what to do with you. 2 new ones. Oh, well, welcome to the dog pound, Castor and Pollux. I've heard those names before.
Yes, our parents told us about them. They're very evil.
What are you talking about? We want to know everything that's said here, so talk out loud.
Come this way. You're bound to feel welcome and comfortable here. Oh, yeah, they've caught another 2.
That's Pino and Sasha.
That can't be Krummel and Tüpfelchen's kids. How did they get here?
Mr. Bloom, Butch, boss, I don't believe it. What's going on? Silence!
Somehow those 2 look familiar.
Yeah, right. That's Krummel and Tüpfelchen. You remember?
And how I do. But they aren't Krummel and Tüpfelchen. They must be their children. Ha, 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 ha.
Okay, well, we'll find a suitable occupation for them. Come along, Pollux.
Oh, those 2 are gonna harass you wherever they can.
You know one another? Castor and Pollux seem to be particularly fond of the 2 of them.
You can say that again. Castor and Pollux once held their mother captive, and their father, Krummel, came and freed her.
Our parents would never have beaten Castor and Pollux without your help.
Castor and Pollux beaten? Now that would really interest me.
I was also there. I had,
Yes, that's the way it was.
We're the Backstreet Gang. I'm the boss.
Freddy, hello, buddy.
Hello, I'm Tramp, the stray.
My pleasure, Bloom, bookkeeper.
And I'm Butch. That means Butch,
I'm Krummel.
Krummel, I think I can remember that.
We'll wait and see about that, Butch.
Come on, Krummel. What do you want this bunch? We have to find Toby and Timmy.
Who are Toby and Timmy? They're Tüpfelchen siblings. They've disappeared and we promised to help find them.
I'll pay you if you help me find my siblings.
Pay us? Do you want to insult us?
I only meant...
Your girlfriend has a lot to learn. Can't she at least do something worthwhile?
I can do tricks. Yes, look here.
Bravo! Okay, she can stay.
Well then, that was settled. It was about time, too, because my curiosity was getting the better of me. I just had to find out what had become of Toby and Timmy.
Lick and stick. Lick and stick. Lick and stick. Lick and stick. Lick. 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 Lick and stick. What's this? Faster!
But I'm thirsty.
Your last eating wasn't enough, I see.
No, please don't. I'm okay again.
So, carry on. Lick and stick. Lick and stick. Lick.
That's the way I imagined it, only not quite so bad. Grimmel and Tuffelchin would have to hurry if they wanted to help those two.
We need a plan. A plan? Yes, that's the idea. One in stages. In the first stage, we must find out how Toby and Timmy are guarded, so that we can make a plan for the second stage. You got that?
Exactly. And the best thing would be for me to go to the factory. Castor and Pollux don't know who I am yet. And Mr. Bloom can come with me. He sits working at his books all day, so no one knows him at all.
Very well, if you say so.
Take care of yourself, Grimmel. What happened, Grimmel? Did you see them? Are they all right?
No, Tuffelchin. They're in a very bad way. That Pollux one should. Anyway, it's like this.
And so Mr. Bloom told them. I have never seen the dogs that furious.
How mean!
I just throttle that Pollux. I am with you.
Me too. Let's beat Castor and Pollux to a pulp and then get Tuffish and siblings out of there. You don't say. And what about the alarm system?
Can't we just turn it off ourselves?
The secret codes has 6 numbers, and there's only one try according to the law of averages. It's impossible to find the right combination.
And if we very quietly sneak over the, what does one call them, sensors?
Even if we sneak, we're still too heavy, and one of us is bound to step on them. You.
Why always me?
We're not getting any further like this. I suggest we sleep on it and talk about it in the morning.
That's all they can think about, slapping and talking. Cowards, but I'll come up with something.
I had a strange feeling, and sure enough, as soon as the others were asleep, Tuffelchin headed off.
Toby! Timmy!
Wow, who we have here? A nice little Dalmatian.
2, 5, 3, 7, 4, 9. And that's supposed to be a secret code. It's just a simple mathematics. That's all it is.
You've come along just at the right time. Those other two won't make it much longer. You're still fresh. Come on, march with the others.
Tupfelchen, oh Tupfelchen.
Oh, Toby, Timmy.
That's the way. Enjoy yourselves. See you tomorrow morning early.
What? Who's thought of what?
Wow, it's all sort of difficult.
4, 5, 6, 7. There's one missing. Tuffelchin's gone.
Oh, I think she's in trouble. I'm sure she went to find Toby and Timmy.
Where's he off to? Come back, Butch!
He doesn't want to go and get caught as well, does he? Just because Tuffelchin smiled at him, he thinks he has to go and play the hero.
Now we're in a mess the way it looks. We not only have to free Timmy and Toby, but also Tüpfelchen and Butch as well. Let's get going.
Oh no, now it's getting really serious.
Professor Pollux,
Well, would you believe it? That was pretty fast.
where are Butch and Tüpfelchen?
Oh, you mean those two burglars we caught last night?
They aren't burglars. Let them go immediately or else.
Or else what? Hey, Pollux, come here. The boys here want us to hand over the burglars we caught last night. What do you say about that?
Then let them come and get them.
Okay.
Tüpfelchen, Butch.
Don't go any further, Butch.
They have an alarm system.
What now?
We need the secret code.
Hey, Krummel, what are you up to?
I just pressed the numbers. Something must happen. Are you crazy?
What could I do? I couldn't just sit back and let them rush on into disaster.
He knows the numbers.
Stop, Krummel.
Krummel, you made it.
Aren't we strong?
Butch!
They've saved me. They like me after all.
Once I decided to get involved, I was consistent.
What will we do with them, boss?
Just leave them. With all the racket they're making, someone will come and free them, but not us. And now Castor and Pollux have become gods. No one can figure out how they managed that.
But every day we can dream of getting even with them. And why are you in here?
Because we growled at the workmen.
Because we all growled. Easy now. I don't understand a thing.
It was like this. One day, a bulldozer came to our junkyard and wanted to dig up everything. They meant to put up a new building.
And we couldn't let that happen. After all, the junkyard was our home.
So we defended ourselves.
It was great. I just stood in front of the workmen and growled, and they all ran away. Remember, boss? I was really good. Yeah. Yes, we were all really good. Too good.
That night, the dog catchers came.
It was unfair. It's no big deal to overpower people when they're sleeping and catch them.
That was really mean.
And what's going to happen to us now?
Nothing. We get lousy food and Castor and Pollux to guard us.
I don't want to hear every word. Sleep. Have you never thought of running away?
Of course. We think about it every day, but without help from outside, we'll never make it.
And who's gonna help us? Nobody knows we're in here.
Lucy! Lucy knows we're here.
No, Sasha, she doesn't know where we are. She had to run away. Let's just hope she made it.
Lucy hardly slept that night. Before it was even light, she ran over to Charlie and woke him up. She was in such a hurry that she wouldn't even let him eat breakfast. It wasn't long before they found the first dog pound. But it was an animal shelter for cats only. In the second, there were also dogs, but no sign of Pino and Sasha.
Yes, leaves just one more dog pound. Come on, Lucy, it can't be far from here.
And if they're not there?
I'm sure they're there. Don't be discouraged.
That's it. That's it. That's the car Pino and Sasha were taken away in. Charlie, quite sure that's the right dog pound. Where are you going? You can't just leave me here alone.
Sleep well, you two? Do you like it here with us?
We asked you a question. Answer us.
Leave them alone, Pollux.
You talk without being asked just one more time and you'll be given cat food for a week. So that you two pretties feel more comfortable here with us, start by cleaning up your pigsty.
Afterwards, it better look like it was licked clean. Your mother was very good at that.
Lick and stick, lick and stick. Oh boy, this doesn't look good at all.
And are they in there?
Yes, and a whole bunch of other dogs too. They seem to know one another. One is called Butch, and one's Mr. Bloom.
The old junkyard gang. Then maybe things aren't as bad after all.
I'm afraid not. There are two other dogs as well. They are the guards. Their names are Castor and Pollux.
Castor and Pollux. They're the worst evil dogs in the whole world. What do we do now?
Maybe they'd feel better if they knew we were here.
That's for sure. If I write a note, could you throw it in near them?
Sure, that's possible.
Oh!
Now what's wrong, Butch?
Somebody threw a stone at me. Rubbish. They did too, over there.
There's paper wrapped around it.
Let me see. It says, we're here. Lucy and Charlie.
Lucy!
We've been found.
Oh, goody, 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 goody! Watch out. Oh, damn. What's this screaming about? What's going on here?
What have you got there? Give it to me immediately.
Well done, Pino.
Well, if paper tastes so good, then you don't need anything else today. Your ration is cut. No more.
You're lucky, Pino. It could have been worse. What else could I do? I got a great big fright.
You said that if we got help from outside, that we could get out of here.
Well, at least our chances are better now. We have to get a message to your friends.
How? Everybody think. We'll take the best idea.
That almost backfired. Castor and Pollux almost snatched the note.
And what do we do now? We have to know how to help them.
I have an idea. We need a line and a hook.
Exactly. Then you can let the hook down and they can hang a message on it.
Be right back.
Charlie ran off. He noticed on the way to the dog pound that there was rubbish in front of the lawns on every house. Looked like a huge garage sale. And clever as Charlie was, he thought there must be something useful to be found there.
So, have you come up with anything?
There's nothing we can do till Lucy and the tomcat get in touch again.
There.
Quiet, Butch. Castor and Pollux mustn't notice anything. Write down how we can help you. I know. I think I know something.
You?
Yes, my owner worked for the city in the building department, and he said that his building used to be a bunker, an old bunker with secret passages.
Secret passages? Are you sure?
That's all very well, but how do we find these secret passages?
When my owner went on the pension, he took the plans with him. They're in an old box in the attic.
What do you think, Pino? Could Lucy and your friend get us the plans?
I don't know, but I'm sure they'll try.
Good.
Now, Rick, explain everything to me so that I can write it down. Where exactly is the house?
Hurry up. What are you still talking about? Write down what you need.
So it's finished.
It's about time.
It worked! It says here that there's a secret passage.
Secret passage. Looks like things are getting exciting.
And the secret passage is on Kaiser Street. Do you know where that is?
Kaiser Street? Of course I do. Come on, let's go.
This must be it. Only how do we get in?
We wait until somebody goes in or out, and then we slip through the door.
Oh boy, that could take ages. Stop barking or you'll expose us.
Huh? Does that mean that you think I'm gonna help you sneak into strange houses? Huh?
Oh, be quiet. Could it be that you're named Como?
Yeah. How did you know that?
Because we have a message from your cousin Rick.
My cousin? But he disappeared weeks ago.
Exactly. And we know where he is, and you have to help us find him. We need the plan of the secret passage. The note says that it's in an old trunk in the attic.
Oh, that trunk was sorted out this morning. Our owner has finally decided to throw away all that stuff. Yes.
Where did he take it?
He threw it in the paper container. There in the back.
Damn.
Oh, well, if the police car comes by and sees this mess, we're in trouble. Oh, no, God.
Oh, then we'll have to find the plan by then. This can't be true. Another bunch of stray mongrels.
I have the plan. Let's run for it.
You did that pretty well, Lucy.
That policeman, he will be as mad as hell. Ooh, boy, that was close. Would you mind sitting down, Pino? You're making me nervous. What's that, nervous?
Something you'll never know about, Butch.
Let me see it. They did it. It really is the plan from the secret passages.
Do you understand that?
If you would leave me alone for a while, I would understand it.
Quiet, Butch. Mr. Blue must concentrate.
Quiet. You too, Pino. Could work. Looks like we're in luck. The entrance to the secret passage is in this room, somewhere back there.
I don't see anything.
It's bound to be covered or hidden. We need to scrape away the earth.
Well, that can't be difficult.
There is one problem, though. The way I see it, one can only open the entrance from the outside.
Do you at least know where it is?
In the market. To be more precise, in the wall behind the market.
Lucy and Charlie could free the entrance from the outside.
And come on. Let's hope so. When Charlie lets the hook down, we'll write a note to tell them and try to free the entrance. There's a trick to it.
When we get out, the first thing I'm going to do is get myself a great big bag of sausages. Really good sausages.
Bones! Bones! Really good bones!
Take it easy. We're not out of here yet.
The hook! Charlie's back!
Yeah. Mr. Bloom has a terrible handwriting. No one can read it.
I can. He writes that one can open the door from the outside, and he wants us to do it. He scratched where the opening is.
Oh, that's directly behind the market. We'll have to be very careful not to get caught.
I know.
We'll come up with something. I just have. Yeah, I've just thought of something.
I'm afraid.
Oh, no need to be. Each one of us looks for a child and follows them closely. Then the people will think we belong to them and leave us alone. Yeah, and then we're okay.
And if the children let them know that we don't belong to them?
The children won't tell on us. Just you wait and see.
Okay, let's try it. If it works, we'll meet us at the wall.
That was a good trick. One that I should remember.
We can't look for the entrance now. There are still too many people here. They would notice.
You're right. We'll wait until dark.
We can hide in those shrubs until then. No one will find us there.
Charlie, Lucy, and Como hid themselves in the bushes and actually fell asleep. But in the dog pound, nobody thought of sleeping. The excited dogs were waiting for Mr. Bloom to decipher the plan so that they could finally find the secret passage in the wall.
Well then, we'll take the turns in digging. Always 2 at a time, and one has to hold watch in case Castor and Pullix come. Who wants to start?
And me.
Start digging. Stop! Wait! The guards! Who's keeping watch?
I will. May I ask what you're doing here?
Well, it was my fault.
What was your fault?
I needed to take a pee, and I didn't quite make it to the courtyard.
That's ridiculous!
Yeah. And to avoid your noticing it, we decided to cover it with sand.
Good old Butch, yes.
Typical Butch. As your punishment, you can clean the whole place out.
And you're in trouble if it isn't clean afterwards. We will check on it.
Sorry, Butch. I'll clean up. It was my fault.
You're right. But if Castor and Pollock see you cleaning instead of Butch, then we'll really be in trouble. You'll just have to leave it to Butch, and the next time someone else can keep watch.
Lunch was long finished when Castor and Pullix turned up next. The dogs watched anxiously while Castor and Pullix looked in every corner, but luckily they didn't find anything. When the two finally left, Freddie and Butch started digging again. This time, Sasha kept watch, and
There's something there. It's made of iron.
A ring. That must be the ring to open the trapdoor. Who's the strongest? I am.
Then pull. I'll count. 1, 2, 3.
Watch out!
Don't we take care of you just like your parents? Here's your food.
Quick, pull up the trapdoor. They'll put the light out soon, and then we won't have anything to see with.
This isn't a passage. It's just dirt.
And if we're lucky, the dirt will only be a half a meter high. Then the passage takes a turn and runs right here below us. Yes. Does that mean we have to dig out the dirt?
Yes, that's what it means.
how are we supposed to do that without Castor and Pullix noticing?
We have to work in the dark, be as quiet as possible.
Okay, let's get going. Watch out.
And while the dogs were working, Lucy and Charlie and Como slowly woke up. Startled, they looked around. We actually all fell asleep.
No one on the street anymore. Great.
That must be the secret door over there. Mr. Bloom writes that it is marked by a plaque.
I found it. I found the plaque.
So you have. Now we have to move the stone next to the crest inwards.
It's too hard. We can't reach it.
If Lucy gets on my back, we may.
Do you have the stone?
Yes, but it's really heavy.
Don't give up. You can do it.
The dogs in the dog pound had worked all through the night. They could only work slowly as they had to be very, very quiet. But finally, as the dawn began to break, they freed the entrance.
That's done. And now, one after another. But quickly.
Come on, hurry up. I'll go last.
Where can they be?
Brian, that's rather bewildering. Maybe they took the wrong passage.
I'll go in to meet them.
I'll come with you. Why should we stand around here doing nothing?
Oh my, it's really spooky in here.
Rick, Pino, Sasha.
Did you hear something?
Rick, Pino, Sasha.
That's Como. He's here.
They've freed the entrance. They've actually done it.
Pino! Sasha!
But now, let's get out of here. It won't be long before Castor and Pollux notice that we've gone.
I can hear them already. And what do we have here? Another bunch of stray dogs again. Help me catch them, everybody. Off to the dog pound with them.
Oh no! My gingerbread hearts are all lying in the dirt! I can throw them away. No one will buy them now!
What? Throw them away? I can think of something better to do with them.
What does mine say?
I love you.
Mine?
The contents of a liver sausage will always be a mystery.
Huh?